thing that I read about you is that you worked for 17 years now as a professional singer. Is that correct? Like roughly?
Yeah, pretty much. Yes.
That's pretty intense. I mean, and I read that you shared the stage with some pretty nameful artists as well in that time. Yes, pretty nameful said, like, maybe it doesn't say, you know, it doesn't have to be like James Brown or whatever, but
no.
Which ones for you personally?
Oh, I mean, I've had the pleasure of working with some big names, as we would call them, and some not so big names. I've been shared the stage with Elton John, for example.
Oh, that's pretty big. Wow.
With Brian May from Queen. And then, but I would have to say that as much as those were highlights, it's always a highlight for me to share the stage with talents that probably we don't really, that are not really known on a world level, and because we have so many great artists out there that are not having the forum and the platform to be heard, and sharing the stage with some of them is some of my best experiences ever.
Yeah, that's for sure, definitely. And are there any things that you learned throughout that time, like especially for your career right now? I mean, I'm pretty sure, but what are the things that you learned? I mean, that must be pretty...
I'm learning every day. Tonight was a learning experience for me. You know, I mean, I think the point is, as an artist, is never to close yourself to anything. You got to be open for everything. Every situation is different. Every experience is different. Every stage is different. Every audience is different. And so the more open you remain, the more you receive and the more you grow. And so I find that for me to point out one moment or a few moments that stands out for me, I'm learning every day, every single day.
Yeah, it's something. It's a craftsmanship. You have to invest some sweat and time and work, and you benefit from it every time, probably.
Totally. If anything I've learned, if I would put that into one sentence, is never take anything for granted. Nothing is promised. No matter how long you've been doing this in the business, tomorrow it can be all over. Yeah. You know? True.
That's pretty true. Cool. And at what point, because, I mean, right now, you work quite a bit as also as an actor, and you worked in musicals quite a lot. And now is the time for you where you decided, I want to put my own songs on the record. It's going to have my name on it. And that's what I stand for, and that's me. I mean, it's a soul strip in a way, right?
Yeah, it is.
So at what point did you decide to be a solo artist that puts your name on the cover of the record and just, you know?
This has been actually a quite long journey for me. I decided this as early as I could speak. So, to answer that question, but to go even further detail, you know, in 2002, I've been singing for a long time, and even back home in Trinidad, I sang with many bands. I had my own band, and you know, and I got in 2002 an offer to move to Germany, to do The Lion King, König der Löwen, and even in that moment, signing that contract, and as big as a deal that was, you know, performing an Elton John piece. A Disney musical, as big as that wasn't the highlight for me. The highlight was, oh wow, this can be a platform for me to get to where I need to get to. It has always been, the goal has always been set, and it's to create my own music. I'm an artist, you know, I'm a songwriter, and an artist is never fulfilled unless he's creating his own thing.
No, that definitely makes sense. And it's all stepping stones in a way, right?
Definitely.
All stepping stones, wow. And I mean, you played in so many big musicals, and I mean, one question, what the frick is up with Disney-themed musicals? I mean, we have The Lion King, we have Peter Pan, we have Tarzan, and now we freaking get Aladdin.
You gotta ask the people who are paying to go see it. If you guys don't pay go see it, they can't open another one. So I guess there's something there. I mean, you know, it's Disney, and the good thing with Disney, good or bad, depends on how you look at it. You know, they play off a lot of movie themes, and so people already know a lot of their shows, and the kids are very attached to the shows, and so you can always, you know, the way to a person's bank account is a child. I always say, if you get the kids to be interested, you better believe the parents got to take them. So
I just thought Andrew Lloyd Webber ran out of ideas. You know, that's
well, that too.
all right. But back from that past, because now you start to come out as a solo artist and you know and really present your own soul and your own songs right there. You're gonna perform a song for us tonight, and we're gonna record it. What's the title of the song? Can you tell something about? I know the title, but what's so special about the song for you, especially?
This song is one of a few songs on the album that, in the last, I would say 3 months, really just it came at a time where something was shifting in me, a consciousness was shifting. And I think that's happening with everyone at the moment, a world consciousness. I mean, you look at the news and you see so many things that are just disturbing your gut, you know, just things that are happening, human beings killing other human beings in the name of, I don't know, in the name of religion, for example.
Yeah.
And, you know, I always say sometimes, you hear a mosquito probably is passing by your ear probably for 5 minutes before you even notice it's there. And then the 4th minute and 59 seconds, you hear it and you just go like this. And that's what that happened. I was looking at CNN and I was like, they were talking about the Je suis Charlie. And I remember falling asleep watching that news coverage. And I woke up, I fell asleep on my living room floor and woke up the next morning and took a pen up and started writing.
Yeah.
Like directly out of my sleep. And because it's a song that the music I was presented to by my guitarist Rudy.
All right.
And it was playing on my mind for a couple of days, and you know, you just didn't want to, you wanted to do it justice, you just didn't want to write anything to it. And it just so happened I woke out of this sleep and I knew exactly what I needed to write. And it was as if I was speaking directly from my heart, as cheesy as that sounds, but as if I was just pouring my heart out.
Yeah.
And so that song was born, or was birthed on that morning, so to speak, and it's called Love Will Lead Us On.
Love Will Lead Us On.
Love Will Lead Us On.
That sounds pretty full on, pretty intense, and pretty emotional for you as well. And I'm really excited to hear you perform that song.
Yeah, I mean,
tonight.
I made it sound more dramatic than it is. It's actually not like a ballad or something. But it's you would expect with that lead up, it's like tear jerk, but no.
No, but it's okay. You know, and it goes in the spirit of Je suis Charlie.
Je suis Charlie. Really.
It goes in that spirit as well.
And this is going to be my single that's going to be out in 2 weeks. So this is the actual single that's coming in 2 weeks, and it's going to be available on iTunes, on Amazon, and all the online digital shops. And so if you guys like it, feel free to go on and support. Go onto my Facebook page, go onto my YouTube channel, and hit up iTunes and Amazon and all the other online channels that you can find and get the song.
For sure.
You promise? Sure. Yeah? All right.
We will check it out, definitely. We're really excited about the song right now. Thanks so much for being with us here.
Thank you for having us.
On the pilot of the show at the Kellerhertz. And yeah, take the stage, please. Enjoy it.